Thank you so much for having shared so many good points just from your lives, from your journey and experience. Women out there will probably need to know, I need to recover, my body needs to recover, but I have got so many voices, right? I've got at least 2 mother-in-laws who always mean well, and I've got neighbors, I've got family, I've got friends, and sometimes even that is stressful for the young mum, for even the husband. Maybe you could give us some advice from your experience of how we should take that journey. So let's begin with you.
Okay. I think for me, it's a bit different because I went through the procedure. So the doctor specifically said, because it's a procedure, you've actually cleaned the wound already and everything. So we'll give you a 3 days MC, and that's it. You actually don't have to go through the confinement period. So it's okay one. You don't have to do all the confinement food and all that. But he did say to rest for the 3 days, and of course, just eat healthily, just take your normal meals, eat your vegetables, and rest lah. So basically just resting your body just for it to recover as well, because for me it wasn't a whole contraction and everything, but it was still a procedure. So the body still needs to recover, and don't think you're a superhero and quickly go and do whatever. I mean, just do take that time, even if it's 2 days, 3 days, just rest and then eat healthily, eat your usual meals and all that.
Was he a Chinese doctor?
The one that did my procedure, yes, it was a Chinese doctor.
I'm guessing because the Chinese usually have got more, we will say here in Malaysia, pantang. And there's even this thing I hear, they will say, oh, it's the gases, just be careful that, you don't yap fung or stuff like that, wind and all that. And,
they cannot bathe.
And the cold and the hot and maybe the yin and the yang. They cannot bathe and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying that we should reject all these thoughts outrightly, because it might work differently for different people. So I'm thinking, does a Chinese doctor or Chinese gynae or even a surgeon have more things to say? What was your experience?
I guess maybe he knew that Chinese custom probably had a lot more of these traditions and things that you go through. So he was telling me that you don't need to do this. For in my case, of course, everyone's different again, and so you probably have to see case-to-case basis.
So he mainly asked you to rest, eat well. Now, would you know what the opposite would be? Let's say if you didn't rest and didn't eat well, do you know? Do you have knowledge of what therefore would be the disadvantage?
Not that I would know of clearly. I guess probably then the healing would take maybe a little bit longer. Other than that,
have you ever heard that it will affect chances of?
They tell us in the long term, not so much of chances, but maybe the healing is not well, and then you have aches here and there. That's what they tell us.
So it's not good for the woman, not so much good for conceiving again. For the woman, and of course it connects, right?
Rheumatism, yap fung.
But again, is that whole yap fung kind of thing is the wind, right, coming into your system and therefore giving you aches in the latter days of your life. I guess it's also going to be connected because you are going to be the mom, so it's going to affect the whole thing about conceiving or not being able to conceive or not so easy to conceive, whatever. So they're just saying to you, be extra careful. Some people will say, the extra careful is really extra than needed. And so I'm glad that you got good advice to not overdo it, but to please still take care. Don't take it for granted. You're not a superwoman, although some women will like to think they are. But it's good to also know your body, right? Know your body, take care so that you can heal well. And I think with even sports people, they play sports, some play elite competitions and they take 3, 4, 5 hours, and let's say it's the semi-finals, and they are given a day or two rest before the finals because they know the body actually needs to recover from what you just expended out. So you also, as women, expended out. You discharged out, even if it's not a sac or a child, it's energy. It's a lot of emotions as well, etc. So that was your experience. So you felt better after
definitely felt better.
You also went on a holiday, right?
Yeah, we went for holiday after that. You should know your own body. I mean, there definitely are voices around you saying that you should do this, drink this, eat that, do this or don't do that.
Right.
But they all mean well, I guess,
Yeah,
especially
of course.
family members and moms or moms-in-law. But I think as a lady, you listen to your own body, lah. I think that's the key. You would know yourself better. If you're in pain, then seek help. If you're tired, then rest. I think you yourself would know your body the best, lah. I think so, lah. And of course, the medical professional help also helps, in what to do next, following up from the whole procedure, lah.
Good thoughts. What did you have to go through, Sarah?
The gynae would tell me that take the vitamins and folic acid if you want to continue to try and all that. So I did all that. But because with my families they came with a whole lot of supplies.
Okay.
The kampung chicken, the bentong ginger, the wine and the dome and just everything.
Okay.
And the whole confinement food set.
Yeah, the whole confinement. Yeah, correct. It's like coming with packets and it's not cheap. I heard that my father got it for like 1,000 plus.
Wow.
Some of the herbs and all that. But generally,
it's also a sign of love, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a sign of love.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, whether it works or not, I want to make sure that I give you the best, even though it costs me a lot. I want to make sure that you are well. And that you will one day give me a grandchild. That's besides the point. But the thing is, so they gave you the supplies only, or they also cooked for you?
after that, when I stay with them, then of course they cook and all that. But I think so generally the herbs they told me is that basically to help with the discharge of the blood.
Okay.
So that it doesn't, it doesn't stay. Like my sister would tell me that even shower they will use certain kind of leaves or something like that. So I didn't exactly follow that, but I just don't shower like 11, 12 o'clock, you know. But physically wise, I understood why the whole thing about like the ginger during that whole confinement, because I did feel a bit of bloating. I had the bloating.
Okay.
I did feel like my womb it's like it feels a bit loose. That kind of feeling. And naturally, physically, I felt that my body was colder than how I would normally. Like now, I don't feel anything, but during that whole 1-2 weeks, I did feel like I'm a little bit colder. So those things are to help to keep warm, like the ginger and all that. So yeah, I didn't follow through every single day, but I did try for like that 1 week, and then after that, whenever I can, you know, the chicken, what do you call it? The
Chicken.
the pork, the vinegar.
Vinegar pork.
It's called chi kiok cho in Chinese. So you might have to Google that.
Vinegar pork knuckle, is it?
Vinegar pork knuckle.
Yeah, that's right. But it's yummy food.
Sounds yummy.
It
Yeah, my mom, you know, bought the whole pot. You know,
You can get used to that, right?
Yeah, it's really yummy. So there are different herbs, the dome and all that. So I did do it for like I think so about 1-2 weeks. Then after that, I just actually even with that 1-2 weeks or so, I couldn't keep up with just every meal having that. So I was still like, you know, cheat day, you know, here and there. Oops.
But no ice cream, right?
No.
No ice cream allowed during the
Because
time.
naturally I was already feeling cold.
Yeah.
So extra.
So actually some of these wantang also could be actually just very common sense.
It's common sense,
Kind of stuff, right?
Because you lose the blood and then
Plus you're feeling cold, so don't eat cold stuff, and maybe stuff like that. Don't take
healthy lah.
and also don't take your shower
balanced meal
at night so late because of course naturally you'll be colder
Catch
than
a
normal.
chill.
You get the chill.
And drinking the red dates, you know, with goji berry, you know, those are just good.
I'm going to be naughty to ask whether anybody ever said durians were okay, because durians make you warm, you know.
No. Oh, actually, the gynae told me that don't take durian.
Oh,
the
really?
the second gynae, the good one, because of
The
sugar.
good one, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, she told me, you know,
Durian,
sugar.
mango,
sweet.
and durian, mango, and grapes, because these are high sugar content. So it doesn't help with the womb.
Okay.
Yeah, so with the conception and all that. So that was the 3 fruits that she said that you should cut down.
Right.
Because
And
if
she
not,
mentioned durian.
yeah.
Oh,
Badly.
it's okay. For those of you watching from overseas and don't know what durian is, that's all right. Yeah, it's the best fruit in the world. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to move on to Pak Sandra now because you also took some weeks to heal, to restore. Of course, your mom was there. So tell us about that experience.
Well, I think so if it was a Saturday, they had the full miscarriage. Sunday I stayed home. Monday we flew off. I only came back at the end of that week. And then I went into resting. My mom insisted that it's as good as giving birth, so you have to rest. To me, I'm like, I'm okay. I already flew off. Came back, I'm walking. Doing so many things. But she insisted, so she cooked and all of those special foods. And I ate and I slept. I ate and I slept. You can imagine why you're so tired when you're tired. And then done within 3 weeks. It's a bit too long, I think. I think 1 week is 2 weeks enough.
That's good, yeah.
Too much after that, just too much.
Does alcohol help?
Well, they say if you take good, I don't know whether it's alcohol, but they have the tonics that got some alcohol, warms your body.
Oh yeah, there you go again, right? It warms the body, but not all alcohol.
No, don't.
Do you think any women, if they continue, can become alcoholics?
No, I don't think so. It's very little.
Yes, I heard
you
before.
sure?
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
I heard
God.
before. Yes.
So everything in moderation, I guess.
You're drinking cups and cups of it.
Because you start enjoying it, that's the thing.
Yes,
You start
correct.
enjoying it, just like
Yes.
your chico show, you start enjoying it, you go like, I don't need to be having a miscarriage to have this, man. Come on, bring it on every day, And so you could be even doing that, I think. But anyway, it's so good to know that all of you did well and you're healthy now, and one has given birth, one will one day soon give birth, and one is believing that even without a child, and also that we are not defined by having children or not. So that's why it's beautiful when I had all three of you in this show. All three of you have different experiences, you're of different age group, and you can speak to a variety of needs out there.